From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Striding in, Dwight Evans. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 24.
Takes this the other way to right. Lopez is there, one away. Now at the plate, Fred Lynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Stinson corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
At the plate, Julio Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses ball one.
Julio Cruz.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Hobson comes up with it. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
No left fielder.
Standing in, Steve Braun. Fastball just inside.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steve Braun becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jim Rice. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Fisk is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Coming to the plate now, George Scott, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A bouncer to the left side, barehanded at his ankle. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. In now, number 7. He readies for his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. And good for him. Number 7 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Denny Doyle. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. for a home run. Into the box now, Dan Meyer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. First pitch on its way, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's a quality AB right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight.
In now, Bob Stinson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Meyer on second. Lopez at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to first, not in time for the double play. Stepping in, Craig Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there, base hit, the throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Butch Hobson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hops this one up. Meyer is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Dwight Evans. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Stepping in now, Fred Lynn. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Evans, the runner at second with 1 away. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Line drive to left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 8, Carl Yastrzemski.
Digging in now, Carl Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. digging in now for the Mariners, Steve
Leading
Braun,
off for
0
the
for 1
Mariners,
here in the early going.
the left fielder, Steve Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Lynn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Leroy Stanton.
So striding in, Leroy Stanton, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 9.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Evans. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlton Fisk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Into the box now, George Scott. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worried.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Dan Meyer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He throws him on the fastball there. Dan Meyer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's fouled away. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Slap hard the opposite way. Lopez is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Denny Doyle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there, base hit. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Butch Thompson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Doyle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now. Dwight Evans. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cruz is there and he puts this one. At the plate, Bill Stein.
Leading off for the Mariners.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Stepping into the box, Craig Reynolds. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw it.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Fred Lynn.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Fred
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the sixth. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Reynolds takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Rice. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 27.
Now to the plate, Carlton Fisk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Rice takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 25.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. No balls and a strike to count. High chopper to third. Gonna be a tough play. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Leroy Stanton. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Ready once again, number 7 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 7.
This is line to left. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have elected to challenge the previous play.
Into the box now, Butch Hobson. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this... Ready now, Dan Meyer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Stepping up now, Carlos Lopez. A ball and no strikes.
Lopez.
Now
a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. At the plate.
Third baseman, Bill Stein.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Meyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Leading off the inning, Dwight Evans, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? When he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Number 27.
Into the box, Carlton Fisk, a hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep over the bullpen and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2. Dave Pagan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 30, Dave Pagan.
In now, George Scott.
For the Red Sox. The first baseman.
Liner in there for the base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. George Scott has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
1-0 pitch on the way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Denny Doyle. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Digging in, Craig Reynolds. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Cruz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. That's popped up. Hobson on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Misses, ball 2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Next up for the Red Sox, Butch Hobson. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Dwight Evans. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Lopez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now that's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Fred Lynn. Back up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Standing in now, Carl Yastrzemski. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Lynn, the runner at second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlton Fisk. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lopez ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Jones, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Striding into the box, Dan Meyer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Carlos Lopez. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Last chance for the Mariners. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Boston wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Fergie Jenkins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Doug Griffin makes his big league debut right after this. Dick Poole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Yastrzemski. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jim Rice. This will send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit, and the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Striding in for Boston, George Scott, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Back in standing. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cruz over to his right. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Julio Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Braun playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third, the designated hitter, Leroy.
Fouled off.
Stanton.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, number 7, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So stepping in, Butch Hobson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Meyer ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Doug Griffin. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about in my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cruz is there, and they go down in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Leading up for the Mariners.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Number 9.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping into the box, Dan Meyer. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Evans, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. Ball to strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trade. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dwight Evans. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dwight Evans.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Reynolds has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Fred Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
In now, Carl Yastrzemski. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Designated hitter. Jim Rice.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Pitch is high. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in to try it again. George Scott trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Coming to the plate now, Bob Stinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 7 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Bill.
Settling in now, Bill Stein. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Evans. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Hobson.
Stepping up to the plate, Butch Hobson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box, Doug Griffin. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Braun racing back, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And next for Seattle, Julio Cruz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Julio.
About that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
The left fielder.
Now in the
4.
box, Steve Braun. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. In now the Mariners DH, Leroy Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Tee on sets. Here it is on 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
2-0 now. Fouled away. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in once again, Fred Lynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Left
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He brings it in right in front of the tarp. Digging in and looking for more, Carlton Fisk. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dan Meyer is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Carlos Lopez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tiant gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Bob.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in, George Scott.
Moving off the bump. The
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Butch Hobson.
The third baseman, Butch Hobson.
He's set and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. Hobson is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Bill Stein. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now digging in, Craig Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Julio Cruz. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for Seattle. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
4-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw to third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lynn, the runner at third. Yastrzemski is at second with nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Carlton Fisk. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Cruz has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, George Scott.
The first baseman, George Scott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Number 7.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Now batting.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Coming to the plate now, Doug Griffin. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
And it's off the scoreboard. Wow.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to return. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Fouled off.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Leroy.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Heading out towards shallow right. Evans moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch.
Myers.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So digging in now, Fred Lynn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line toward the alley in left center. Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Striding in once again, Carl Yastrzemski. He singled his last time up. Line toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Tommy Moore enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in now, George Scott, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 7.
So striding in, number 7. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Lopez moves over. And the inning is over. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping in, Carlos Lopez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yastrzemski arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Tion's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bill Stein. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Now at the plate, Butch Hobson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun is there, and he has it for the out.
Next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dwight Evans. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Fred Lynn, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up, the ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 15-0. At the plate, Craig Reynolds starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down and away, ball 1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Tiant gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Last chance for the Mariners. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Frank McCormick makes his much-anticipated debut next. Frank McCormick steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rick Miller has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Now the Red Sox DH, Jim Rice, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Standing in now, Carlton Fisk. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Doug Griffin.
Into the box now. Doug Griffin in the dirt here. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Julio Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A high fastball is in there. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, number 7. Nine at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
In now, Butch Hobson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. McCormick is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Jones is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. McCormick has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Miller leads off first with one away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And he is in there.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Rice. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 0-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Number 9.
0-1's the count.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Fisk. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Second baseman.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 19.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Takes this the other way to right. Lopez is there, one away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, George Scott. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The runner scores from second.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Standing in now, Butch Thompson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Now to the plate, Carl Yastrzemski, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. He'll get it into second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, number 27.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Reynolds backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready once again, Doug Griffin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Line towards center field. Jones there to put it away and finally put an end to the... Digging in now for the Mariners, Bob Stinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting 8. The third baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bill Stein. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Craig Reynolds. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Braun going back on it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Butch Hobson.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The right fielder, number
now
16.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rick Miller. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Fred Lynn. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left field. Braun has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. On 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Cruz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-2. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. You are powerful.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The first baseman, number 7.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Meyer bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Well, the play's been made and that retires the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Into the box, Carl Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Lopez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, number 27.
Now at the plate, Carlton Fisk, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Reynolds scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now digging in, George Scott. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd.
Number 7.
Next up for the Red Sox, number 7. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Carlos.
Thank you, Heidi. Carlos Lopez will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Bob Stinson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bob Stinson becomes out number 2 this inning. Popped him up. Number 7 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dave Pagan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to
Now
sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Pagan.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Fred Lynn. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
The left fielder, number 8.
Striding into the box, Yastrzemski. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Craig Reynolds. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 2. Second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Julio Cruz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there, base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Next is Seattle.
Boy, Dio, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Fouled away.
Hitter, Leroy Stanton.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. Reynolds gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlton Fisk. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Now
into the box, Doug Griffin. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Number 38 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38.
In now, George Scott. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 7. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And he's safe.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding forward now, Rick Miller. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Braun ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Thompson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Your attention, please.
Now first pitch on its way.
Number 25.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jones, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now batting. The
first pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Popped up. Hobson is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Carlos Lopez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Rice. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Heading out towards shallow right. Lopez has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Making his way to the plate, Carlton Fisk, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. So stepping in, Bob Stinson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. McCormick is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5, 6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in, Craig Reynolds. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Julio Cruz. He singled his last time up. Ball and a strike. Reynolds is off at first with 2 away. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. you have a chance to do some damage. You know.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding in for Boston, George Scott. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner will get back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Butch Thompson. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 16.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rick Miller. He's 5 for 6 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Steve Braun starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball well outside. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Now, definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Last chance for the Mariners. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 21-1 this evening. Boston posted a 3-run first to propel them to the A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The Red Sox will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Now at the plate, Rick Miller. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 16.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Liner in there for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Julio Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Number 7 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Settling in now, Carlton Fisk, who takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing, and when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way, and those young legs helped him get there, too.
Oh, 1 here it comes. Ripped down the line. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball. The second it left.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Coming to the plate now, Butch Hobson. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reynolds fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jones. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the first pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Rick Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Lynn. And there he goes toward second. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Reynolds is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Rice. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Reynolds is right there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Fisk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Next for Seattle, Bob Stinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The next 0-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Sent on the ground out to second, and there's 1 away. Now in the box, Bill Stein. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Stein, a native of the state of Michigan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Just fired. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. At the plate, George Scott. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in, Doug Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reynolds ranging up the middle, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Julio Cruz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Julio Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jones flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Rick Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rick Miller.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Hit hard, but foul. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
In now, Fred Lynn. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
So digging in now, Carl Yastrzemski. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So he sets him down swinging. Dan Meyer is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, catcher,
Ball one.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
leading off the Boston.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Rice. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Carlton Fisk. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Lopez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, George Scott. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Driven nicely into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the third
Digging in now, Butch Hobson. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So striding in, Bill Stein will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bill Stein becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Left side, but well foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Julio Cruz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate in the inning. Stepping in, Rick Miller.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Miller.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Chopped on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box now, Fred Lynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Into the box now, Carl Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now batting,
Jim Rice will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what.
Number
Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Rice on third with 2 out. Count now a ball and a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Skied into straightaway right. Lopez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Steve Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here. Scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the first pitch
The
to
first
him.
baseman,
Popped him
number
up.
7. Dan
Fisk waits on it.
Meyer.
And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, George Scott. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jones. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Doug Griffin. First delivery to him on the way. To short. Reynolds is up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In now, number 7. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Reynolds from the outfield grass. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. Stepping up now, Butch Hobson.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get out and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Leading off the inning, Carlos Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Lopez is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Fouled away. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in, Bill Stein, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 38.
Now at the plate, Fred Lynn. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Now to the plate, Carl Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. There's 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now stepping into the box, Carlton Fisk. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line to the right side. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L. Ready once again, Craig Reynolds, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Julio Cruz. The last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Steve Braun. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Last chance for the Mariners. Struck him out, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
5-0, the final score.